Well, we could talk about the benefits of public broadcasting services, but let's talk song. Today I will be listening to and analyzing Waiting on a Wish from Disney's Snow White. I'm really interested in Disney, you all know that already, and I'm really interested to find new songwriting learnings from that new Disney song. So without further ado, let's get going. Intro? Find the key first. I'm hearing E flat. I don't know about the chords. Let's find out. The E flat plays over every chord. This is what I have found out already. Now let's find the structure underneath. E flat to C minor to stuff I don't really get. Let's listen to it one more time. Something with the A flat, but it's not A flat major. Some modal interchange. E flat to C minor to D flat major to A flat major, meaning that we are in fact in the key of E flat, but not Ionian, but Mixolydian instead. We do another mode, making everything sound rather magical, one could say. So it's a 5-3 minor 4-1 progression, if you will, this time looked at from the perspective of the Ionian scale of A flat. Rather interesting. Let's see what the verse does, if there is a verse.
Little girl at a lonely well, with the same little tale to tell, feeling trapped by the walls that hold her, feeling stuck.
Beautiful. Same chord progression, so we are still in this E flat Mixolydian feel. Let's listen to the melody for a second.
Little girl at a lonely well.
Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. 2 melody notes only. E flat to B flat to E flat. So 1-5-1 when looking at the chord notes. Brilliant. Now they develop this idea.
With the same little tale to tell.
With the same little tale to tell. Expanding this and turning this into a full-scale E-flat arpeggio. Ba-da-ba. Beautiful. Over the C minor chord, turning this into a C minor 7 shape.
Feeling trapped by the walls that hold her.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Same melodic material. Okay, adding this F.
Feeling stuck in the story they've told her.
Beautiful. So, melodic rhythm. Everything starts after the progression.
Little girl at a lonely well.
So, the second beat of the chord gets the stress, the girl stress. Little is between beats 1 and 2. So it's one little girl at a lonely well. And we keep this rhythmic motif throughout the verse. With the same little tale to tell. And also this feeling trapped by the walls that hold her also starts later. Feeling trapped by the walls that hold her. Feeling stuck in the story they've told her. Interesting prosodic element here too. The line repeats in terms of melody. Listen to this.
Feeling trapped by the walls that hold her. Feeling stuck in the story they've told her.
So it's about feeling stuck and feeling trapped, and what the melody does is not change at all in the repetition. This is prosody at its best, and this is what Disney people are able to write. Let's look at rhyming pattern for a second. It's a very conventional AABB rhyming pattern. Little girl at a lonely well with the same little tale to tell. Interesting alliteration with tale and tell. And 2. Feeling trapped by the walls that hold her. Feeling stuck in the story they've told her. Very, very good songwriting.
Another day where she fades away. Never daring to disobey.
Another alliteration with never daring to disobey.
So she's dreaming all alone, sharing secrets with a stone.
Brilliant. Second verse half, which builds and thereby has to change this second half of the verse. It starts with the familiar things.
So she's dreaming all alone, sharing secrets with a stone.
I don't get it, but it's beautiful. So she's dreaming all alone is still the same chord, which is the D flat chord.
So she's dreaming all alone, sharing secrets with a stone.
I believe it's something like this. Some diminished thing, maybe D diminished, that definitely has dominant function and wants us to move somewhere else. I don't know where.
Long ago, I braved a bitter storm of snow. Is that a girl I'll ever know?
Tiny pre-chorus there, doing something really interesting. My father told me long ago, I braved a bitter storm of snow. Is that a girl I'll ever know? Again, we had this in other songs. A rhyme can be in the middle of the line and can be finished with something totally different, like this again afterthought. Let's find out chords.
Told me long ago, I braved a bitter storm of snow. Is that a girl I'll ever know?
Very, very basic. It's a 6 minor. I wanted to say very, very basic, but no. Now we're changing modes and we're going from E flat mixolydian with that flat 7 to E flat Ionian, where we suddenly have the B flat chord. And now that E flat Ionian is our new 1, we have got a rather conventional 6 minor 4 1 5 progression, building a lot of tension on that last chord, but actually doing something really interesting, which is change the mode altogether.
Mother told me long ago, I braved a bitter storm of snow. Is that a girl I'll ever know again?
And the dominant chord gets prepared with weird stuff.
Know again.
Something like this, something with a bass moving up, right? It might be E flat with G in bass, A flat to B flat, I'm not 100% sure. Definitely seems so.
I'm waiting on a wish beneath 1,000 treetops.
Where are we now? That's definitely the chorus, but it's not the chord I had expected.
1,000 treetops, and as the silver sky stops, I send a whisper to the water.
Suddenly we jump to F sharp or G flat. Let's stick with G flat because it's closer to E flat. So suddenly we change keys totally, completely, and do a modulation to a minor third up from E flat. So the G flat key or mode is a minor median, a minor third over the E flat key, lifting everything quite considerably. The chord progression is now 1, 5 with 3 in bass, 6 minor 4. It's the axis of awesome.
Holding out for someday, hoping somehow, some way, I'll become my father's daughter. I've yet to find.
Of course. Fine. Of course, 4 minor. What else would it be?
Wondering, will she appear, or will I be forever here, waiting on a wish?
Finishing this off with a really, really little cadence. It's basically a 1-5-1 cadence.
Wondering, will she appear, or will I be forever here, waiting on a wish?
Will I be forever here, waiting on a wish? Might be 1-5-4 minor 1. Little cadence to finish off this chorus idea. There's so much going on there. Chord progression, relatively simple, but in a totally new key, which is G flat. Let's listen to the melody.
Waiting on a wish.
Waiting on. Super simple 2-note melody. 3 and 2.
Holding out for someday, hoping somehow, someway, I'll become my father's daughter.
That's interesting. So, it's Waiting on a Wish, a line that stands on its own, because it's the title of the song. Then we've got a couplet of lines, holding out for someday, hoping somehow, someway. Again, really beautiful alliterations with that S sound. And this idea gets finished off with I'll become my father's daughter.
I'll become my father's daughter.
Relatively busy melody, which is what we expect with such a basic chord progression.
I close my eyes and see
Totally new melodic ideas in second chorus half.
the girl I'm meant to be. Is she a part of me I've yet to find?
I close my eyes and see the girl I'm meant to be. Is she a part of me I've yet to find? 3 lines finished off with a different thing.
Wondering, will she appear?
This we know from the beginning. This is basically Waiting on a Wish, right?
Waiting on a wish.
Yes. Wondering, will she appear? Recycling that woo sound.
Wondering, will she appear? Or will I be forever here? Waiting on a wish.
Beautiful songwriting. Ticking all the boxes. Really, really good. And something that I expect from Disney people.
Little girl by a wildwood.
Are they going back to E flat?
Little girl by a
Yes, they are. So G flat chorus and back to verse number 2, moving down a minor third this time.
How she tries to be someone good, but in the shadow the kingdom's caught in. Somehow fairness is long forgotten.
A lot of the ideas from the verse number 1 come back.
So will she rise or bow her head? Will she lead?
But this is pre-chorus, so verse number 2 is considerably shorter, only half the length.
Is she the girl she always said she'd be?
Pre-chorus with new lyrics, right? This time it's, so will she rise or bow her head? Will she lead or just be led? Is she the girl she always said she'd be? And chorus number 2.
I'm waiting on a wish beneath 1,000 treetops, and as a silver sky stops, or will I spend another year waiting on a wish? They say all you
Waiting for the bridge.
They say all you have to do to make your wish come true.
Where are we now? Another jump.
Waiting on a wish.
Waiting on a wish. Melody note is something that we would also expect in G flat, but I think it's something else.
They say all you have to do.
Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 bum. Or is it just the 6 minor of G flat, which would be E flat minor?
Say all you have to do to make your wish come true.
Yes, actually we don't change keys this time, we stay in G flat but start with a 6 minor.
To make your wish come true is let it go, echo, echo, echo.
Again, super conventional chord progression, 6 minor, 4, 1, 5, something that I think we've heard in the pre-chorus, just in another key. Yes. And with this very, very obvious prosody of is let it echo, 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 echo.
Well, I can hear the echo loud and clear.
Woo, is that good?
Well, I can hear the echo loud and clear. Well, I can hear the echo loud.
I don't get this.
Well, I can hear. Well, I can hear the echo loud. Well, I can hear.
I can hear the echo.
Well, I can hear.
This time it's E to B. I don't get this.
Well, I can hear the echo loud and clear.
So now we are in G flat mixolydian, because we introduce something that looks like an E but is in fact an F flat. Now I can hear the echo loud and clear. Beautiful.
But I'm still waiting here.
But I'm still waiting here.
But I'm still waiting here.
I'm still waiting here. This is a very simple 6 minor 5/4 Maidens. Definitely good music. Building on this 4. Not building.
Waiting on a wish.
Laid back chorus with almost no lyrics or melody whatsoever. Always just highlighting the song title.
Beyond a whisper to the water. Waiting on a wish. Is it
I can't emphasize those beautiful alliterations and this beautiful choice of words. Waiting on a wish beyond the whisper to the water. Okay, so conscious choices of this woo W sound.
someone who could finally start speaking with a fearless heart?
They had to do something crazy.
Someone who could finally start speaking with a fearless heart. Someone who just
This, I think.
start speaking with a fearless heart. Someone who just might be brave. Someone no one needs to save. Stream, but then I wake up and it's me again.
Could also be a fully diminished thing there.
I wake up and it's me again.
Or not. I wanted to look at this reharm progression.
Start speaking with a fearless heart. Someone who just might be brave. Someone no one needs.
That's so beautiful. 1. Secondary dominant, the 5 of the 6 minor, to the 6 minor, and then little mode interchange to 2 major, taking this from G flat Lydian. That's a challenging one. And then back to like an hour's dream, but then I think
Waiting on a wish. Waiting on.
bam, bam. This is a melodic motif that we've heard, I don't know if in the melody, but definitely in the arrangement throughout the song.
Waiting on a wish.
And Rachel Ziegler never ceases to amaze me in terms of singing. Alright, this was Waiting on a Wish from Disney's Snow White. Let's try and find songwriting learnings. Songwriting learning number 1 is definitely about melodic development. So it's okay to start with a super simple 2-note melody and develop it throughout, for example, your verse. Just like we had at the beginning of the song. Listen to this.
Little girl at a lonely well.
This is the original motif. Little girl at a lonely well. Develop this.
With the same little tale to tell.
With the same little tale to tell.
Feeling trapped by the walls that hold her.
Mirror this, take it down instead of up. Feeling trapped by the walls that hold her.
Feeling stuck in the story they've told her.
Feeling stuck in the story they've told her. And repeat the last melodic idea, especially if your lyrics are about feeling trapped and feeling stuck. Songwriting learning number 2 is about lyric writing and the importance of alliterations. This is something that you will find in a lot of well-written Disney songs. Well written is an alliteration, by the way. So it's when words or groups of words start with the same sound instead of ending with the same sound, which would make it a rhyme. Alliterations are same starting sounds, creating cool partnerships of words within your lines and not necessarily at the end of the line, which is where we would place the rhyme. And songwriting learning number 3 is about chord progressions. Keep it simple and leave the complex reharm options for the very last chorus, which is what they did professionally. So it was basically a 1-5-6 minor 4 progression in the chorus throughout the song until the last thing where they suddenly did the secondary dominant and modal interchange thing for a very short time, because this was the moment they had the listener hooked already and they had familiarized the listener with the motifs and progressions so that they could change them up a little bit. This was my reaction and on-the-fly analysis of Waiting on the Wish from Disney's Snow White, performed by magical Rachel Ziegler. I'm really looking forward to listening to more Snow White songs, hopefully more new and original Snow White songs. If you liked my reaction video to this thing here, please make sure to like the video, to subscribe to the Let's Talk Song channel if you have yet, to leave friendly comments spreading the love, which is something that we need dearly right now, to please take a look at the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting available at spectreacademy.net if you want to take your songwriting to the next level. I guess we've talked song. You can talk about the benefits of public broadcasting services now. Bye bye.